lovelies. Welcome to the free weekly reading brought to you by me, Sarah Martucci, psychic medium and certified crystal healer. And this is for the week ahead, August the 14th through August the 20th of 2017. Okay, so I have to address the fuckery that happened this weekend because it's not okay. And we are being called to do something about it now. What I think is interesting with the astrology of the season right now, we're going through this, we just came out of a lunar eclipse that was in Aquarius, and the whole thing with Aquarius is about the masses, everybody at large, make humanitarian efforts, making sure that everybody comes to the table and everyone is equals here. That's deeply important for them. Everybody gets an equal say, everybody gets an equal part. Kind of being a rebel, hopefully with a cause. We're smack dab in the middle of this eclipse season, so we're still we're closing that door on old way of doing things and really trying to see how can we create a new future where we incorporate those Aquarius things, these Aquarius ideals? How can we truly make a future going forward? So by the time we hit that solar eclipse on the 21st, this upcoming, this next Monday, a week from now, we're opening this doorway of having the balls and the guts to actually make it and turn it into a reality. We've got the fire behind us to say no more of that old shit. We are actually going to close the fucking door on it, open a new door where everybody's needs are equal. Why is this such a foreign idea? Like, I don't understand. It kind of blows my mind that it's still an issue, that it's still a problem. And I gotta tell you guys, the only way this shit is gonna stop is if white people stand the fuck up and we stop just letting this be okay. We stop being quiet because we're afraid that we're gonna lose family and friends if we do stand up and say something. That's not good, guys. Especially if you consider yourself a Christian, you're a God-fearing person, you love Jesus, you love God, you really think Jesus put caps on who was welcome to the table? This was a guy that chilled with prostitutes, beggars, and thieves. It doesn't make sense to me, guys. The mentality doesn't make sense to me. And being fearful of what other people think of you, or that you're going to lose people because you're standing up for the right thing, you have to do it. This is our clarion call right now. Mercury retrograde, I want to tell you as well, that's also occurring at this time. Good grief. Is in the sign of Virgo. Virgo is all about, this is a humanitarian sign. This is the sign of service. How can I bring healing to this situation? So we honestly, right now, between the eclipse season and Mercury retrograde, we've got some incredible stuff going on right now that's giving us the opportunity. It is giving us the stage, Leo season, to be able to truly make a difference. But it's going to take white people standing the fuck up and not allowing this shit to happen anymore. I can't believe that I've actually argued with people this week that Nazis are wrong. Am I fucking taking crazy pills? You guys, we had a fucking world war. It wasn't just like a little skirmish, little thing that happened. A fucking world war, guys. My grandfather fought in this shit. He fought in this shit, and it was supposed to be the wars that end all wars, and it wasn't, obviously. So that I did not have to. So that my cousins didn't have to, so my brothers didn't have to, so my sisters didn't have to. So none of us had to fight going forward. That was supposed to be the last one, and obviously it wasn't. And obviously afterwards, we didn't deal with the deep-seated issues in our country. And I want you guys to look at this week, where are you not dealing with some deep-seated issues in your life, where you just keep ignoring it and you keep letting it going on. This could be with your relationships, this could be just within yourself. Where are you doing that in your life? Because everything going on around us, guys, is a direct reflection of what's going on inside too. And for the very few of you that are woke and have already been doing this work, God bless you. Keep fucking doing it. Keep fighting the fight. I am there with you. at very minimum this week, guys. Even if you decide that it's too much for you to go out into a community and start making a difference, then you need to start doing it at home. If someone in your family, if one of your friends is saying some racist, bigoted bullshit, do not let it go unchecked. That is your moral obligation. At the very least, it is the right thing to do. We can no longer let this shit go on anymore. We got to step up. We have got to do better. We have got to, guys. And it's important this week, again, like I said earlier, look at the legacy that we're leaving. It's not just, we're looking at the legacy of the United States right now, and it's ugly. It includes rape, genocide, and slavery, just to name a few. That's just scratching the surface. Where in our lives are we allowing these atrocities to go on? Where are we allowing abuse to continue in our life? Both with ourselves and with others, because we're seeing other stuff in our family with our friends. We're seeing it, and we're not saying anything. And it's time. No longer, guys. This abuse cannot continue. This bullshit cannot continue. It is time to take a stand. And I know a lot of you are not going to like this, but it's in white people's hands. I'm telling you right now. If it was in any other group of people's hands, it would have been long over by now. Long over. But because this white supremacy benefits all white people, because it puts institutions, organizations, and opportunities for us to continue to thrive, a lot of people don't want to fight that. And I understand. You want to keep that power. You like being in power. It's nice. You get lots of awesome things. It's time that we share, guys. It's not just for us. That is not okay. That is not okay. And I have a very difficult time understanding how you can tout that it's all about love and then not stand up and take a stand against this shit. I'm calling y'all on your bullshit this week. I'm calling myself on my own bullshit in my fucking life this week. And this is a pivotal time for all of us, not just individually, but for our country as well. Shit, the whole fucking world. But really, truly, who's in the spotlight right now? Fucking America. And us too. So look to see, what is my legacy? What am I passing down to the next generation? Because do you guys want your kids to deal with this shit? Do you guys want your kids to go through this pain? I don't think so. I don't think anybody wants to pass down this hate and this pain to the next generation. So we have to be the ones that stand up and to deal with this and to face it. Is it hard? Oh, fuck yeah. Does it need a lot of healing? More than I can possibly even talk about here. But we have to face it and we have to do it. On the other side of that is incredible, better things and a brighter future for everyone. And not just on paper, for literally everyone. Let's do it this week, guys. Okay, I'm done yelling at you. And I hope you guys know I'm not yelling at you. I am deeply passionate about this issue. It is a human rights issue, and we all deserve to come to the table equally. It is deeply important, guys. So know that in my heart, I'm not really yelling, maybe preaching a little bit, but we got to do this work. If we don't, the pain continues, and it compounds, and it gets worse. So do the right thing this week, and do not let racism, bigotry, abuse go unchecked. No more. Okay. So let's see what the cards got to say. All right. So if you picked card number 1, yes, here's your card. This is going to be card number 1. And then remember with these guys that you're going to be picking 1, 2, or all 3 cards. Pick what you're drawn to. Really tap in and see what card calls to you. All right. And if you'd like to go for card number 2, this is card number 2. Or card number 3. Give you guys a second to kind of figure out what you want there. Oh, you guys like my earrings? Aren't these super cute? There's like a little local rock shop around here called like Ed's Rock Shop in Portland. I like lost my shit when I went in there. I was like, I need one of everything. It was literally like a warehouse full of rocks and stones. And I told the lady that owns it, like, you're going to see me a lot. Hi, my name is... and I will be your best customer ever. So just get ready. If you come in one Monday morning and I'm tucked in the corner sleeping on a chunk of amethyst, don't be alarmed. It's just me. We're good. I'm just amping up. It's all good shit. Okay. So if you pick card number 1, you got the 9 of Wands, and here's your beautiful card. If this card looks familiar, is because it is, because last week, I think card number 3 was the 9 of Wands. So if you picked this card again this week, know that this message is deeply important for you to pay attention to. So the 9 of Wands talks about you're almost near completion. I want to say, and I don't think I said this last week, but this card is really and truly about not giving up. Do not give up. You are so close. Keep going. The completion is almost there. It's almost like you have just one more obstacle to go through, or whatever obstacle you're going through is trying to teach you what you're truly about. So don't give up here, and really keep pursuing going forward. If you guys notice in the card too, there's kind of, it looks like there's a little cliff right there, and there's like a canyon in the background. This says to me it's time to take a leap of faith. There's something really important here that you got to do. When wands show up in a reading, they talk about taking what is spiritual and turning it into physical, what we're thinking, turning it into actual tangible reality. So say, I use this every time, but say you're thinking about starting a business, now is the time to actually make that happen. With Mercury retrograde, I know a lot of you would bemoan me that, no, don't do it, but this would be the perfect time to research what you have to do. So once Mercury retrograde is over, you're out the gates. You're ready to go. You're making things happen. So use this time wisely. Take that leap of faith, say yes to yourself, gather up all your info, and then do something with it once Mercury retrograde's over. I want to say too, if you notice in this right here, it looks like a little spider's web up in there. I think it's the god Anansi, little spider god. He talks about, I think he brought writing to the people. So there's something this week that's really important that you need to write down. Or maybe it's about you being able to see your emotions on paper that helps you to process better what's going on for you. Maybe you're ready to start a blog, or maybe you're ready to start a website. Maybe you're ready to start your book. That felt a little stanky. So just in a good way. So if you're feeling like you want to start your book, you want to start writing down your feelings so that you can better process what's going on. Maybe this is just about you keeping a journal about what's happening in your life, so that you have a good outlet in which to kind of release some of this craziness that's going on right now. Make sure that you do that for yourself. This is going to be a big self-help thing for you. At the very least, it's going to help take you to the next level, which I think is really important and good. Anything that you can do for yourself that betters you or helps yourself, or maybe it's that you take your pain and you turn it into a beautiful thing in a book where you help and heal other people. Any way, shape, or form that you guys can do that this week, it would be really, really good. I want to say too, like 2 more things. If you see the 3 wands there, I feel like there's going to be 3 opportunities for you this week. Either somebody's bringing these opportunities to you, maybe they show up, that there might be a choice here. I want to say to you that take your time choosing what works best for you, especially again with the Mercury retrograde. This isn't really a time to start a project. So take your time, do your research. Say you're choosing between 3 different clients or 3 different projects, find the one that best works with you, that best reflects who you are and the work that you want to do. I think you guys get the point, but still, there's going to be 3 opportunities in some way, shape, or form for you this week. And I want to say with the wands being there, it's talking about, again, creating something important here. You're taking an idea and making it real. So maybe you decide you want to do 3 things for your business. Do the thing, do your research, and make sure that it's a realistic thing that you can do. And that you, maybe by writing it out, it helps you to kind of figure what you want best. However that works out for you, take your time this week and know that you're almost near completion, and good job with the work that you've been doing. Last thing too, the desert scene talks about it not feeling like it's been so great so far. Hasn't been really fun or enjoyable. So do something this week to celebrate your achievements. It's deeply important that you do that. All right, you guys, good job. All right, and if you picked card number 2, you got the Ace of Wands, and here's your beautiful card. Wands again. So again, taking what we're thinking and turning it into reality, taking spirit and making it physical. This is a card of manifestation, and so is the Nine of Wands. Card of manifestation is really asking you to get clear about what it is that you want and then make it real. With the Ace of Wands, and this is just my opinion, this is the way that I read the tarot, but every time I pull an ace card for somebody, to me that is saying yes. So with the Wands, it's saying yes to whatever you're trying to manifest. Do the freaking thing. So if you've been questioning yourself this week, like, should I start this business? Should I manifest this thing into reality? Should I really do this thing? This card is saying yes, manifest here. Yes, create. Yes. Bring this thing into reality for yourself. This is what you need to do. Say if it was an Ace of Swords, then I would say, yes, what you're thinking about. Yes, to the thing that you're thinking about, since swords talk about our mental space. So yes, this week, yes, to whatever you're trying to manifest and make real for yourself. Yes to it. Keep going. This card talks about new beginnings, about beautiful stuff happening for you because of the work that you're doing. So good job. Congratulations. If you notice on there too, I kind of want to say that this looks like the sun. So I would say this week to kind of, the sun usually represents vitality, bringing warmth to a situation, really filling your situation with passion and fire. So you're really bringing something that's a passion of yours here to fruition. This is beautiful, guys. Talk about creation at its finest. I want to say too, though, that there might be a health issue or a health concern. Make sure that you take care of that. Again, we're in Mercury retrograde, as well as everything else happening right now. Mercury retrograde is in Virgo. So Virgo is a sign of service, but it's also a sign of healing and health. So take care of your health this week. This is the perfect time to go to the doctor, do your research, maybe get a second opinion. Second opinions are perfect during Mercury retrograde because it's the perfect time to redo, rethink, revise anything. So get a second opinion if you're having health issues. You want to manifest good health in your life? Now is the time to do it. So put in the work, put in the effort, put your feelers out there, ask all the questions, do all the research. And I want to tell you guys that you've got this. Also too, last thing on the card, if you notice these roses there, they talk to me about two things. The roses talk about an anniversary, either that just happened, is happening right now, or is about to happen. There's like a short window there with the anniversary thing. I would say like 3 months. You know, like from where you're standing, like one on either side and where you are right now. So either an anniversary is occurring right now. So I want you to celebrate the anniversary, see how far you've come since the last one. Maybe how much healing that you've gone through. Maybe, yeah, just maybe now is the time that you're actually manifesting, where last year where you thought about this, you were still too fearful, while now you're like, fuck yeah, let's do this. Woo, we ride at dawn. You know what I mean? Do the thing. I feel like everything in this card is telling you now is the time. Make it happen. So again, with Mercury retrograde, do your research. Make sure that you take care of your health and any health issues this week and get second opinions. And that you also know that this card is saying yes to you, that it's the time to do this and make your dreams come true. And congratulations, you guys, and enjoy the new journey. All right, and then if you pick card number 3, you get the 4 of Cups, and here's your beautiful card. All right, so when cups show up in a reading, they talk about our emotions. Where are we emotionally? Are we still holding on to old anchors of the past? Are we still living like we're 15 and we're still being told by our parents what to do, and we're allowing that to kind of take over our emotions? Are we freaking out about the future, about things that haven't even happened yet, and allowing fear into our heart and to decide what we're doing going forward? Are we present? Are we here in the moment, really paying attention to what's going on and remembering that the power's in our hands here? This card, 4 of Cups, unfortunately, kind of talks about feeling like you're not, there's a feeling like you didn't get what you wanted, or things didn't turn out the way that you wanted. Even though, might I add on this card, she is absolutely surrounded by nothing but beautiful scenery. There's this beautiful water in the back. There's a full moon that you can clearly see. Just all this beauty, and she looks all sad. Like, what the hell, chick? Why can't you see all the beauty and the goodness that is going on around you? Yeah, maybe that one thing didn't work out for you, But that doesn't mean that everything else sucks and everything else blows. So I kind of want to say that this card is also talking about perspective. Make sure that you're really seeing, even if you didn't get what you wanted, or maybe you did get what you wanted, but it wasn't the full thing, see how the situation is still working out for you and giving you gifts. Then in this way, once you get out of that lack mentality, you can kind of see a clearer focus about what you want or where you can maneuver next going forward so you can get everything that you're going for. I want to say too, that, about the full moon there, there's going to be a huge highlight on your relationships this week, not only to other people, but to yourself. So you need to see, maybe it's that you're really upset that, your relationships don't usually work out, your love relationships, and you're feeling as though you're feeling sorry for yourself. And you're like, why can't I have blank, blank, blank? I was just doing this week with feeling sorry for myself about not having a family yet. It's deeply important to me to have children and to have a family, and it just hasn't occurred for us yet. And I kept having this feeling, I kept saying like, why am I not allowed to have this? Why is this why do I feel like this is being taken away from me? Without my feelings of that, why can't I have a family? When in reality, I have an amazing husband, and he is the only family that I need. He is my family, and my sister, and everybody else in my family that I talk to. It's not that I'm not allowed to have a family. I absolutely do have a family, and my friends that are my family too. Like, I don't need to let the one thing that I'm not getting color everything else that is going on. So be careful this week that you're not taking that negativity and allowing it to spread to other things that are actually really good for you and helping you in that way. I'd also like you to look into the cat as an animal totem. And I'd like you to talk with a friend this week. I think it's really important that you talk to somebody that you trust, that you understand. Maybe you're having depression over this and you need to go talk to a therapist. There is no shame in getting the help that you deserve. Don't be afraid either. What's the worst that's going to happen if you talk to a person about the shit that's going on? That they actually understand and maybe give you some advice to work on it? I think that's a good thing, guys. You know, like, allow this shit to come out of yourself so that you can actually see the reality of the situation. Because how are you supposed to move forward with what you're trying to do? How are you supposed to make things happen if you can't even see the reality of what's actually going on? It's not negating that you didn't get something here. It's not negating that maybe you weren't able to fulfill something that was deeply important to you. But what it's saying is that that's not the only thing that happened, and that you need balance here, essentially. You need balance, and you need to see the full picture. I want to say too, with all that water in there, pay attention to your psychic impressions this week, guys. Water not only represents our feelings, but it talks about our psychic impressions. So there's some deeper stuff going on here, both emotionally and with your psychic abilities. What is your intuition telling you this week? Pay attention to that and follow it. Listen to it, because it's trying to guide you. It's trying to help you. You asked for something, it's trying to deliver. So allow it to do that to you and follow your instincts here. Follow your intuition. Follow your inner GPS. Yeah, kind of want to say, don't cry over spilt milk. There's a whole gallon more. It's okay. You know what I mean? So find perspective this week and know that everything's going to be okay. And I want to say too that your biggest fear about going forward or with whatever you're trying to do is a safety and security thing. Like, you won't be able to take care of yourself. If you guys notice in there, you see she's got this crown of crystals. Whenever crystals show up in a reading, they talk about safety and security. She's wearing a fucking crown of crystals. You've got this. If you're worried about that you won't have enough money, say you want to split up from a relationship, but you're scared to do it because you don't feel like you'll be financially able to take care of yourself. Look outside the box here. Grab a roommate and go rent a space with someone. You absolutely can take care of yourself. There's no excuses this week. Look outside of yourself. Find balance. See the good that's going on around you. Pay attention to your psychic impressions. And then realize too, going forward, you're taking care of all of your safety and security needs. Trust yourself. You know what you're doing. Okay. But yeah, other than that, this card is saying to you that there's still beautiful stuff going on. So focus on that, do the work, and know that going forward, you've got this. I believe in you guys. All right. And then finally, the stone that we've got this week is green apatite. And look at this gorgeous chunk of awesomeness. If it'll let me focus. Yeah. That place where I got these earrings, I got this stone there too. Seriously, guys, I can throw down some money on some freaking stones. Let me tell you what. This guy's gorgeous. Green apatite is just one of those stones that makes me happy whenever I see it. Another stone that I kind of want to eat. I think I got a problem. I just want to eat rocks and stones. But have you ever seen a stone like that where you just see it and you're like, I just kind of want to gnaw on it? That's all I want to do. Just makes me happy. I want it, like, I just want to keep it on me. So with green apatite, just read off to you about the amazing things that it does. It helps you to positively use your power to achieve your goals. So this is a really good stone for manifestation, taking what it is and your personal willpower and really doing something true with it. It also connects your heart to your mind. This is a green stone. Green stones stand for healing. Green stones and pink stones also stand for the heart chakra. So this is an excellent heart healing stone. And the magical thing it does is that it connects you with your mind. So it helps you to really understand and process the emotions that are going on. It really helps you to understand and process what it is that you want so that you have a clear understanding of what you want going forward. This is essential if you're confused right now, or you feel depressed, or you feel an apathy or boredom. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to be an awesome stone to kind of help you, even if you don't believe in the metaphysical properties. Let it be a physical reminder every time that you see it, that you're trying to manifest your dreams into reality. Sometimes we need like a little physical reminder in our environment of what our dreams and our goals are, because it's so easy to get distracted by everything else in this world. Can I hear an amen? Also too, with it being a stone of manifestation, it also promotes a humanitarian outlook and service to others, which is perfect for this Virgo Mercury retrograde. Really asking us, how can we be of service here? How can I bring my gifts and abilities to the table and heal a situation for everyone? Not just one person, not just you, but for everybody. How can I make this a better place? And just better for everyone, you know? Also too, it's an abundance stone, both for spiritual matters and financial. Hallelujah again. If you need extra abundance in your life and you're looking to work on your gifts and abilities, also a great stone for that. And for animal communicators, if you're a psychic medium and your primary mode of working with your abilities is speaking with animals, both living and deceased, this is going to be an excellent stone to help you with that. And just to connect maybe with your own fur babies. This is also an amazing animal healing stone. And all you have to do is lay it right next to them. Say they're on the ground, they're chilling, just put it next to them on the ground, or put it close to the area on the body where they're having issues. And if they like it, they'll sit there and just let it be. They'll probably ignore it, or they might play with it. When they're done with it, they'll get up and walk away. If they immediately get up and walk away once you put it down, they don't want the stone. So that's not the one for them. But I think for the most part, anytime I put this around my babies, green apatite, they're like, yes, they start rolling around. They love it. It makes them happy. So give it a try if your pup or your kitten's not doing so great, or whatever other pet that you have. Stick this close to them and see if it'll help them this week. All right, let's see what else my note's gonna say. I think one of the awesome things is it clears away confusion, apathy, and negativity. And then it stimulates the intellect. So again, if you're having that problem kind of like moving forward and you feel like you just don't have the energy to do it, the stones kind of help you to clear away that crap so that you can move forward. Lastly, and most importantly, funny enough, it's called Apatite. The stone is amazing for helping you to curb emotional eating. All forms of apatite work, all forms of it. And they come in multiple colors, but the green one's really good for the emotional healing, obviously connected to the heart. So if you're having a problem with that, if you're trying to get more healthy, if you're trying to eat better for yourself, grab a chunk of this. And again, like I always say with these, make sure that it's the size of a quarter or larger. The bigger the better, it always helps. And this is just my opinion too, about the best stone to help us for this week. There's over 4,000 minerals, guys, so pick what resonates with you. But if you want my opinion, and I'm giving it whether or not you ask me, Green Apatite's where it's at. All right, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed the weekly. I hope you didn't mind me yelling at you at the beginning. I'm just incredibly passionate, and I'm sick of this bullshit, and I'm ready for something. I'm ready for this world to come together and for all of us to help each other to move forward. If we cannot do this together, we're not going to succeed. And I want to succeed, and I want to do the right thing, and I want love to prevail. But that requires first understanding and acknowledging the shitty things that are going on, and then doing something about it. So if you guys are ready, come on with me and we'll do this together, and let's make this world a better place. And remember too, guys, this is your week. Make it an amazing one. Thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.